Hey everyone, welcome back to From Concept to Code. My name is Rue from Pixel Space. Today we will be building your cafe website. I don't know about you, but whenever I've gone into cafes here, there and everywhere, especially the UK, I've wanted to find out some information about them, maybe check out their menu and see what's going on. But I've searched for them or I've gone on Google and there's been no link to their website. And you know, fine, fair enough, you don't need one, but it's kind of an expectation today and there's no real excuse anymore. So we'll be using Lovable, which is an AI vibe coding platform to create your own cafe website in under 10 minutes. So the time has already started. We're going to start off with going on to ChatGPT and having a little conversation with it just to discuss what it is which we'll be making, and then we'll take that prompt that it creates and we'll put that into Lovable. We'll make some tweaks and additions and until it's ready to go, and then we'll publish it. So we're going to head on over to GPT, and I'm actually going to use voice prompting just because it's a lot nicer than typing. So here we go. Hey GPT, I would like you to help create a prompt that I'll use for Lovable for creating my cafe website. I'm going to ask Lovable to generate images that we can use for the menu and for the cafe in general. We'll call the cafe Pixel Cafe, and we will locate it in Edinburgh in the UK, in the town centre. And I want you to give some information about the cafe. Let's say it's been open for the last 50 years. Let's say that they're accessible, they have vegan options, that they serve alcohol. Let's give a little bit of a history about it. We'll make it all up. We don't really need to worry about the specifics. We just want to have the structure in place for now. I want it to be a one-page website, and there'll be a mobile number, and perhaps you can have some links there, maybe to Google or to their Facebook or to their Instagram if they have them. And then we can put placeholder links just in for the moment until we're ready to go. I want it to be mobile first and obviously work on desktop as well. Pixel Space, we have kind of like a darker tone, kind of a square theme, and I'd like you to reflect that in the website that we create. But obviously bear in mind it's a friendly family cafe. So I've given it quite a nice comprehensive explanation of what it is that I'm looking for, and let's see what GPT comes back with. Ideally it will create a prompt for us. I'll just click send on the voice note. Ideally, it will create a prompt for us to then pass through to Lovable and create our perfect cafe website. Now, the thing is that a lot of organizations and companies, they worry about things being perfect. And because they spend all their time worrying, they never actually just put something live. And it's really important because you can always iterate, you can always build on things. But if there's nothing there, there's nothing to build on. So my suggestion would be to put something live in as quickly as you can, in the most basic version it is, and then just build up from there. You'll see in one of our other videos where I will show you how to set a custom domain and even purchase a domain that you can connect through Lovable. It's real simple, it's real quick, and we'll be there to help you through that as well. So here we are, Pixel Cafe website, one page, mobile first. Project title, overall design, crisp, minimal, inspired by Apple style layouts. I'm going to change that quickly because that was actually the last video, so I think it's pulling on that. We don't really want Apple style layouts. I don't think we need to reuse that. I want to go for kind of like a chocolatey, velvety style, but kind of techno with dark colors. So please update the prompt to reflect that. This could go one of two ways. It could either give us something really nice, or it could just backfire completely and give us a load of rubbish. The good thing is with Lovable is that it's actually good to generate a couple of times the example that you're trying to build. So just putting in the prompt multiple times, and that will hopefully give you a few different examples, and you can always build up from those examples that you've got. So I'm just letting it come through. I'm going to go directly and copy the information. Here we go. Copy that through, head over to Lovable, and I'm just going to paste. I'm just going to press enter. We have a nicely defined prompt, and what I'll do at the same time is I'll run it twice. Here we go, and I'm just going to do this so that we can compare the two versions that it creates. Oh, I'm going to be cheeky, I'm going to do it a third time. Here we go. So now we have 3 versions running. This is a static website, so all of the text will be hard-coded onto the platform. We're not going to use a database. We don't need to. It's added complexity. We're not going to use Lovable Cloud, which is their all-in-one solution, which gives you the database. We don't need it right now. What we can do in the future is connect Lovable Cloud and start to store and retrieve information from a database. And that also allows us, if we really wanted to have like people able to sign on, to sign up. You could build out classes, and if you really wanted to, you could build out payments. You could build out with Lovable Cloud an AI chatbot. They have that kind of out of the box where you can build on smart search functions or chatbots directly in your platform as well. The thing is, once you kind of get onto Lovable, you realize that you can build anything that you want to, and it's really up to your imagination. But it's not that simple. I think that it's very easy to build something like simple and start building more complex kind of platforms and apps and everything. But you have to be conscious that there's a reason why software development is tough right now, or a tougher industry. It's getting easier, but Lovable sometimes hallucinates. It starts generating code in different directions, adding on a load of bulk, not following your best practice. But if you know what you're doing and you're a bit more familiar with development, then you can always kind of rein it back in and get it back on track. And you can also edit the code directly in Lovable, or connect to GitHub and go edit the code in your own GitHub repository. There's all sorts of different ways that you can make sure that what you're creating is right for you, built for you, and also allowing you to have full control. So our code is just generating now. I'll click show all. You can see it's generated a whole bunch of awesome images. I don't know what they are. I didn't give it too many bounds. Although the GPT prompt gave it quite a nice structure. So it's generating a whole bunch of images. It's working on the contact page, it's working on the footer page, and then the index, which basically means it's done. As soon as you see the index, it might do an app but otherwise we are just about ready. It's thinking, okay, it's definitely done here. Then we have the one over here, let me build this for you, and then we have the one over here, let me build this for you. Great, so created Pixel Cafe's stunning one-page website with rich, chocolatey techno aesthetic. This site features smooth scroll navigation, beautiful AI-generated imagery, and velvety animations throughout all sections. Okay, cool. So Pixel Space Cafe, about Pixel Space Cafe, vegan, vegetarian, accessible, alcohol, pastries, coffees. There's a menu preview. Download the full menu. That button doesn't quite work, so we'll just make sure that works before we go live. 50-year Edinburgh story. While Margaret and Alistair McLeod created a cozy cafe for the growing artistic community in Edinburgh. How kind, how wonderful of them. And then we have these links for the various socials and an address. And this is quite a chocolatey image. It's quite velvety, and I actually like that the background image it generated looks like little pieces of snappable chocolate. You can see that the menu is anchored, so you can click to go to the different areas, including the call now, which actually opens the phone if you're viewing it from mobile, and it's actually trying to open it on my computer as well now that I try. Now, if I wanted to explore the menu, I click that, and there was the download the full menu button. Enable the menu download button generated from the menu on screen. That'll just generate us like a PDF for downloading that menu that you see there. Obviously, it's kind of just giving you a stack of items. We could have a separate menu page. We could make it so that it displays in grids of 4. We could make it so that it's in categories, etc. So it wants me to put on Lovable Cloud there. I'm going to decline that and just say no, I just want a download to generate the PDF, not cloud. They really try and push you towards cloud right now. It thinks this is the only way it can do it. Okay, next up we have Pixel Space Cafe, a bit less velvety. You can see it's in a similar style, which is a good sign actually, because it's consistent. It's very consistent in what it's created. Across all three of these, it's actually been very consistent. So I'm happy with that. And if I wanted to make any changes to that, then I could easily just go ahead and prompt it, change the original prompt with different colors, different themes, different styling, different types of images, however I wanted to. Cool, so PDF download is done. I'm going to click download. I can see it's here. Very simple menu, not bad. That's actually quite nice. We could add images to that. We could style it exactly how we wanted to as well. So yeah, now that we're done, we will click publish and it will give us a random domain .lovable.app, and we can change that to be whatever we want it to be. And then we can also add a custom domain so that it's in line with our organization. Let's say pixelspace.cafe, we could have our website live on there, or pixel.cafe, we could have our website live on there. And yeah, so that's everything. We have a cafe website ready to go. We put it live, we iterate it, and we move on. Thanks everyone for watching. If you want to join and if you want to learn more about how to use Lovable, the different hints, tips and tricks, feel free to subscribe to our channel and follow us. We'll be posting every day with loads of different content, explainers, how-tos, etc. Just trying to help people understand how to utilize AI in today's world. So yeah, thank you very much for watching.